Onslaught.
Select your champion.
Evie!
Customize your champion.
Ding dong! Coming through!
Slowly get more and more of an advantage in terms of the cap point, and Blue's hand is eventually going to be forced to do something. And so the main thing that they're going to be forced to do is to get some resources from the enemy team in some way, and often this is something like space, right? So we talked a little bit about this in the space lecture, but essentially this blue team wants to, start taking some of red team's space. Maybe, they'll start trying to venture here and take maybe some of this space away from red team so that they have more space than the enemy, which makes it easier for them to cap point and sort of nullifies the advantage that red naturally has based on their team comp. And so often in draft you'll have situations like this, like let's say we're on Bright Marsh here and we have the team with the Ashe and the BK and the team with the NR and the Victor. The team with the Ashe and the BK is going to be like, okay, well, our draft is really good in apps. Both these champions play really good in apps, and they have something like a Victor which doesn't play really good in apps. So
You alright? Hi.
let's try to
Bonjour.
take apps aggressively. That's going to be sort of our game plan, is to play on apps. So then, instead of their game plan just being to like play off of point and to sort of try to win the point, their game plan is to take apps. Like that's sort of what they say in draft. We're going to draft for this, then we're going to take apps, and they're going to try to win the game by taking apps. And essentially, that there's an assumption there or something after the point where they think that once they take apps, if they take both apps, then they'll be able to win the point, right? So instead of just winning the point straight off, they are drafting a more aggressive team comp because they want to take some space and then play off point. So then blue team, on the other hand, is essentially
The battle is about to begin.
That are going to be sitting
And so it begins.
to what plays the enemy is making and try to react in a way that allows them to still win the fight.
Enemy has drawn first blood. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Contest the space or contest the resources that red is going to take, or that blue is going to take. And the most important thing, we're going to go into both of them in quite some detail, especially if you
Your aid is appreciated.
Enemy killing spree. Double kill. Killing spree. Five in a row.
Talk specifically about what each of these options do.
Not in my
So
house!
the first option is
I've
defensive
never looked better!
Double kill.
More, huh?
Unstoppable.
Have a bad day!
You
Cannot stop!
I will pass judgment.
Savage.
You are not welcome here!
Why?
move your contested space, right? So Makoa's contesting this space. If he wants to contest this space over here, this character area.
I told you all! It must
But he'll know
the power of the abyss!
makes an aggressive play.
I will pass judgment.
Sort of
This interesting.
as they make that aggressive play, as they sort of move their characters over to this space more, that means that they're going to be starting to contest
You are not welcome here!
out of the map here.
Armageddon approach!
Enemy killing spree. Double kill.
Right now,
Enemy rampage.
So,
Yin
this
Yang
is
space there.
despair!
And the same thing can be applied for resources too, right? So as Blue Team sort of uses resources on this right side here, they can use a lot of resources here. Sort of, if all champions or teams are just focusing on pushing over this right side of the map here, or the bottom side
The power of the abyss!
up here,
I will pass judgment.
so it sort of creates a sort of resources, where
Right,
I told you all!
right
It must Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
As Blue takes space, Red just gives it and sort of rotates away from them into the space that Blue is essentially giving them. So if you choose this give and take option to responding to the enemy's aggression, there are things that you lose in the trade and there are things that you gain in the trade.
You are not welcome here!
Enemy rampage. Killing spree.
cannot
And
stop!
as well as you might use the space on the other side, although you
The power of the abyss!
right, so if you use
Try and run!
I have judged.
It must kill. Killing spree.
you don't necessarily gain like their resources, you gain a resource advantage through the resources that they use for taking your space.
Armageddon approach!
On this maneuver correctly, there's sort of a couple of like good scenarios or good things that and the first one is just very basically they needed to do something, right? It was a neutral game, they were using points, they needed to do something for their space, and you didn't really give them for it, right?
We're two of a kind!
Situation unless you get space.
Double kill.
They also use up their resources without changing the state of the fight, right? So not only
This interesting.
You
are not welcome here!
Killing spree.
advantage, but you also used up some of their resources and some really important resources that they use
Kill. Triple kill. Killing spree.
I will pass judgment.
advantage, and so they're gonna have another play, and they're not gonna have those resources that they just used to back up yet. So you have to
Rampage.
Life never looked better.
Attention all!
they decided
Et masters!
However, on the other side of this, there's also some bad outcomes when it comes to
Victory! Heal me!
the space. And one of the main ones is that you can't really do this if the space that they're trying to take will win them the mid, right? So if they're taking